Hello, everyone. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your afternoon delight reading. Next week, I'll be opening up personal readings again for a short time, and there's going to be a special announcement for the members in the members area on the extension. So let's get started. We're going to start with the animal oracles. We have three cards because the 0 point card came up again, and I always keep that. This is to say that these energies, we're in a manifestation period of the magic of magic cards. So it's almost like cleaning the slate of your mind to allow certain energies to come in. Somebody out there has been meditating religiously. We have the rabbit and the seal. Now, I get the feeling that you're the rabbit and this other energy around you, another person, is the seal. Something that has been calling to you, not necessarily a person, but a desire, an inner desire, something that you always wanted to do, and stepping out. Now, a rabbit can also signify shape-shifting, being able to adapt to certain environments. So it's like you've been going through, maybe because of this card here, you've been going through some pretty hefty changes in your life, adapting to different changes that have happened to you throughout the year. But there is this calling back to something in your past that wants to be healed, wants to be heard, wants to be understood. And this is at a soul level. Now, this is just a baby seal. This reminds me of a person who is just beginning to awaken to their spiritual self. Maybe they never knew it existed. Maybe they never believed in it. But suddenly, maybe because this rabbit, pitter-pattered off somewhere, this seal, it's like it's calling to its mother for that sustenance. You gave them that spiritual food, and they're calling. It's like this is a scary call for someone, and it's probably making this rabbit skittish, because this type of a call, it's people are afraid to look at. It's a scary. It could be to this person where they're getting this call that they're afraid to look at. This spiritual part of them is just waking up, and it's frightening to them. And actually, frightening isn't even the proper word here. I think it's more of a astonishment, and what do I do now? Now what? The fairy, oh, wow, the maiden and the green woman. Oh my goodness. This is birth. Remember how in the tarot deck, the Empress signifies being ready to birth something new? This is the birth. This is something that has manifested in 3D. A reality. And the green woman, she's being very protective of this new birth, something that just came into that 3D level, an understanding of self, this new phase that you're going through. The green woman also, in some decks, it's an invitation to drink from the cup or the milk that offers new opportunities, new challenges, new growth, new abundance. And right now, because this has just been birthed inside of you or this person, she's being very protective of that energy to allow it to grow, that nurturing, beautiful energy. All right, let's get on the tarot part of the reading. This is for the clarifiers. Straight out of the gate, we've got true love, soulmates, lovers, deep connections. As your crowning energy, we'll cut the deck here. It's already been shuffled. Standing your ground. And this has been lately about expansion. We have been seeing a lot of expansion lately. So it's like, okay, we've got the magic unicorn. It's standing its ground. Borders are established. No one's going to take that mountain. You can actually jump off of it now and build a new one. This one in place. So we've got one pillar up. Let's go for the second one. type of thing. We are expanding. Your other crowning energy is the messenger of earth. So it may have seemed that this energy was coming towards you at breakneck zero speed. Um, that's an oxymoron, isn't it? Really slow. This, what was coming, this love, this growth, this birth, this expansion seemed forever to get here. It felt like forever. But doing your spirit work, your meditations, um, keeping your integrity intact has brought this in, has literally brought this in, this birth of a new you. And here's the sun. It's crowning you in glory. My God, people, whoever this resonates for, you've got tremendous blessings that are being poured onto you for the work that you've done. And I know many of you have been working unceasingly at that spiritual growth, wanting to improve yourselves, to do the right thing at all times, to be fair, to be compassionate, and at the same time, look after yourself. It's paying off. It's paying off. You've moved to calmer waters. You've been through very turbulent times. The Hermit. Perhaps you're still in hermit mode. Perhaps it's because you were in hermit mode that all this growth. Well, look at it this way. I think it was in the medieval days, the 1500s. I know that this was the case for Queen Mary the First, the Bloody Mary. She thought she was pregnant all the time. And usually when a royal queen or princess was pregnant, they went into seclusion in the last couple of months, which must have been awful. It's always a dark room, and they didn't have much of a life in the last term of pregnancy, waiting for this birth. And that's what this reminds me of, that you have been in this dark time, hermit mode, waiting for this birth, knowing you had the keys to your future, and you were being patient about this work that you had to do. This is the left brain thinking, making your way through those problematic issues that needed solutions. And sometimes all it took was you just had to be patient and do nothing. Let universe do it for you. You could also be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Leo. We've got air, earth, water. We've got them all here. Here we've got the Queen of Fire. So perhaps you've just come out of hermit mode, a blaze of glory. That new mother look, that you're just glowing when you're pregnant. You're just glowing when you've had your child. That's what this reminds me of in this reading. Having that glow on, knowing that you accomplished something very important, knowing that you have gained a level of self that will not diminish. There's no step back here. It's only forward. This forward movement. The attraction towards this light, like moths to the flame. I think it's just being noticed that, we've got the Queen of Fire and the Sun on the other side. This energy that is around you, that is just exuding out of you, that makes you just look like you're crowned in glory. King of Water, this is someone in your life who loves you deeply, checks their emotions. They keep their emotions in check. But look at his hand extended. He's ready to give you a helping hand when you need it, but give you the freedom that you need to be yourself. I love this man. He is the King of Love. This is perfect love. Unconditional. I'm here if you need me. Gives the most wonderful advice, but gives you your freedom to be you. Loves you for you. Could be dealing with a water sign. Scorpio. Not necessarily, but it is the energies. At the heart of the reading, we have a Leo card again. Strength. Taming the ego. Walking your talk. Look, it's just there's something so humbling about this ferocious, picture. That this lion could wake up at any time and bite someone's head off to protect this woman. We've got the number 8 too, which is about bringing 5D into 3D, bringing things into reality, creating your own world. Strength comes with wisdom. Perhaps some of this wisdom was at the help of this King of Water, who walked through a time in your life when you needed it at the right time, and fathered this new birth of something new that just got born. King of Air on the other side of you. So we have a beautiful balance of emotions in check and staying head and heart. We have a beautiful balance of head and heart. If this is you, you've got the strength, you've balanced. It's not head over heart or heart over head anymore. There's a balance of both. It could be, this is an air sign. Temptation. I have a feeling that you took on that beast of temptation and beat it. And it was over a decision that needed to be made. I think you're making that decision now. I think that decision is, I have birthed something from myself. And that decision is to care for it. 5 of Fire. There was a lot of emotional, inner, outer conflict. Bickering, arguing, empty victories. If you're looking back on this, it's ingratitude. Because look at this powerful energy up here. So to me, this looks like the root of it. The root of what happened here was like the fertilizer, the crap. Oh, geez, that was a little cross, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. But, you know, whatever this conflict was, these temptations and having to make this decision caused this tree to grow and branch and bloom. Let's clarify this. 8 of Wands. So this is about creativity, maybe messages over the airwaves, passionate messages. These are like Cupid's arrows, sending love back and forth to people you love, or maybe one person. The card that came out to clarify the 2 of Water is the Empress. So this is the Empress just before she gave birth. Since we have the 2 of Cups, we have Mom and Dad here. Mom and Dad swimming around waiting for this birth to happen, which apparently happened. This is the embodiment of all 4 queens. This is an empire that you're building. The Alchemist. This is like Temperance or the She. This is energies that are around you, magnificent energies. You can see the infinity symbol over you, which is about bringing things into reality. These energies are not just floating around you, they're flowing through you now. There are some major changes. It's almost like, you know, you waited and waited and waited, one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and it was methodical, it was carefully done. It was probably sometimes you felt like you were walking on ice. And then all of a sudden these energies started to build and build momentum. So now these energies are literally flowing through you. It reminds me of that cartoon, like a cartoon character of, oh, I don't know, like The Apprentice, Mickey Mouse being the apprentice. And all these energies that are, well, maybe that's not a good example because it got out of hand for him, didn't it? Regardless, there's energies flowing through you that are manifesting some major happenings here for you. You were very worried this would never happen. Have I done everything wrong? I've done everything I can. I've worked on everything that I possibly could. I've worked on myself. I've forgiven those who have harmed me. I have released things that needed to be released. Is this ever going to shine for me? So really, this is telling you you're worrying for absolutely nothing. These are your thoughts that are, they're going to be burned off by this sun, quite literally burned off. This sun, as you step into your new role, is going to be burning off all of this trash. Six of Air, Two of Pentacles, balance, finding balance, having no trouble doing more than one job. Saying now I'm in step with myself. Things are falling into place. It's like when you first begin a job that you've never done before, you can feel pretty awkward at first. But now you've got it. Now you've got it. You're not just juggling them back and forth. You're throwing them up in the air and doing all kinds of fancy things. The Hermit's going to be clarified by the Ace of Cups. And this is the love that is overflowing coming to you. Beautiful. All this work you did, here's the breakthrough. Whether this is a past relationship or a new love coming in, all this work you did paid off. And this is the breakthrough. Abundance of love. When there is an abundance of love, there is an abundance in everything. Money, growth in the mind, growth in the heart, growth everywhere. Queen of Fire is going to be clarified with the King of Swords. So this Queen of Fire is not messing around. She knows, quite logically, she can think on her feet. What belongs, what doesn't belong, who gets delegated to what job. This could be contract signing. Could be the signing of a birth certificate. King of Water. This King of Water is having some visions. Yes, this can mean choices and confusion. I don't get that. Not at all. If there's any confusion, it's because he's gone within. He's done his own hermit mode thing. And looking at these possibilities, these visions, and I think he's having dreams. Dreams where spirit is doing the work, allowing spirit to do the work. Strength over this Five of Wands, strength over this conflict. Whatever you were facing, whether it was people, friends, family, interferences, you're handling it. You have the strength to deal with it. You're good with it. You're like, even if they were being, there was animosity here, you're like, oh, that's okay. You know, I understand that anger is all about some lack in yourself that you're trying to face within yourself, and needs compassion and nurturing. And that's what I get from this energy, from the Strength card. It's not like you're beating the crap out of these people and saying, I'm the king of the castle and, you know, you're the dirty rascal. This is about your strength healing others. Your strength bringing others into just dealing with this conflict in a gentle manner. It's like these people are like this lion. Bringing them to heal. So it could be that this person was thinking with their head, not their heart, and as a result, they felt left out in the cold, but not for long. Either you're bringing them out of the cold or they're bringing you out of the cold. One or the other. It looks like both of you are coming out of the cold. Both of you are out in the cold. But there's this light that you're about to notice that is going to bring this balance. We've got head and heart here over strength, with strength in the middle of the heart. This temptation, yeah, you dealt with it. You knew that this was something that had to take time. That whatever happened in the past is going to take time, because this is about overcoming behavioral patterns, overcoming, working on the mind, how you see things, how you perceive things. See, up here, oh, I'll never have the sun. The sun will never shine again. My life is over. And this is that methodical walk, that journey in changing how you perceive things. This difficult decision, you this is about forgiveness. This is about finding your twin. This is about walking through a portal. You made a decision that was very, very difficult. Perhaps you made a decision to separate from someone that is your twin flame because you needed to go through this healing. You needed to go through this part of your journey alone. That in itself is an extremely difficult decision. You had the strength to do that. And this is where you were taming that beast. Princess of Wands. You're still a little bit defensive, protecting your heart, but you're showing that fiery passion of newness. The Princess of Wands has this newness about her. This reminds me of the Virgin. Let me have a second look here, because there was something I read the other day. See if I can find it. I'm not sure I can find it. Yeah, fuel of the fire. The fuel of the fire. You know, you might be sitting quiet while these people were just chaos around you. But with that strength of the lion, there is this fuel within you to heal that. Or perhaps what is happening here is you're accepting your part in it. Saying, you know what? Maybe I caused a little of this chaos. Maybe I fueled a bit of this fire. And from that, you develop this strength to tame this beast. Perhaps it was one you created, but one that you're dealing with and you're walking your talk. I'm going to take this over to the extended now. The cost of an extended is only $10, but it gives you access to all of the extended readings for the Zodiacs and the Afternoon Delight. And you can ask me a question under one of those extended readings if it does resonate for you, and I'll pull you a card to help personalize it for you. That's good for the month. That's going to be changing in the future. We're doing a revamp of everything at the website. So the core members that get in are in for life, if for as long as they want to stay. But things will be changing in the not so distant future. There will be another announcement made in the members area for the members, just to give them a heads up on some things and to reassure them that, you know, they're still going to be good. Come to the Facebook readings. I give a message a day. Everything's in the description. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.